So in this video you're going to be learning about how you can be more positive and how much positive energy and being a positive person actually has an effect on your life, and how you can even implement this into your daily life. Welcome back to another video. My name's Maximilian and I help people empower their lives. So, like I said, this is all about positive energy, and people see me as that overly positive person, the overly optimistic person, and quite frankly, I don't care if you see me as that, because I quite like that. It's quite a nice thing to say about someone, saying that they're really positive. So, be that person, be that type of person that portrays that much energy, and that much energy that just affects people and raises their vibration, makes them happier, makes you happy, and just makes everyone around you much, much happier. So the first step is, by what you focus on, you attract. Where attention goes, energy flows. So what you focus on, the highest priority in your head, if you're focusing on negative energy, you're going to attract more negative energy into you. If you're thinking about, why does this happen to me? Why am I always late? Why do I always lose? Why am I not lucky? Then you're going to attract more of that type of energy into your life. So the best thing to do is by focusing on the positive. And now, the best thing that I do is, when I used to be very anxious, I used to always say to myself, if there was a group of people looking at me, I used to do it to raise my own ego and just say, oh, they probably think that I'm good looking, they probably think that I'm doing well for or whatever. I would just basically lie to myself at the beginning. And now I don't agree with fake it till you make it and lie to everyone, but lie to yourself. Tell yourself a story long enough that you soon to believe it. Because once you tell yourself something for many times, if you tell yourself something many times, you will start to believe it. And that's how negative programming starts. So why not do it with positive programming as well? So play to your ego, but don't become egotistical about it. Don't start thinking that you're the best. Don't start walking around like you own the place. But use your old anxiousness, or it will be your old anxiousness, because you're going to become positive if you keep listening to me. But use your old programming as a way to think about it. Become more conscious of your thoughts when you're feeling anxious. Ask yourself, why am I feeling anxious right now? Is it because people are looking at me? What could they be saying? Rather than saying, oh, they think I'm fat, they think I'm ugly, they think I'm stupid, say, they think I'm good looking, they think I'm intelligent, they think I'm smart. And then eventually this will become your program, and this will be the trigger point when people start to look at you. Your automatic would be to be anxious, but then because you program yourself to be more positive, the positive energy, you focus on it more, and more energy flows there. So the energy that flows to this brings up your energy, brings up your vibration, and then in turn can bring up everyone else's vibration around you. So change your emotions by changing your state. So a state of emotion is, you can tell when someone's positive, you can tell when someone's negative, you can tell when someone's depressed, you can tell when someone's happy. So if I told you to picture me right now, how do I look right now? I look depressed, I look sad, I look sorry for myself. But if I'm sitting there and I'm smiling and I'm roll my shoulders back, I just look happy. I've got that energy, I've got that vibration about me that just makes me look happy and positive. And it all comes from a state change. If you change your state by changing your physiology, because your physiology is your state. You just saw how, like that, you can tell I look sad and depressed. But like that, you can tell I look happy and excited. And it's all due to your physiology. Your physiology carries you and the emotion that you're feeling at that specific time. So be conscious of your physiology and be conscious of what you're standing like. So when you're walking, just roll your shoulders back every time, and then eventually it becomes a habit, and every time you walk you start to roll your shoulders back and you naturally become more confident. And this is where things like power poses come into play. I know Tony Robbins talks a lot about this, about putting your hands like that on your hips and standing in the Superman or Superwoman pose, because that actually releases testosterone into your body, allowing you to feel more confident. So change your state every time you get the chance. Be conscious about when you're changing your state, and very soon your state will naturally change when you're doing other things. So you can't feel two emotions at the same time. You can't feel happy and sad. You can't feel depressed and grateful. So if you're feeling depressed, you can only feel them emotions, them lower vibration emotions. But if you're feeling happy and grateful, you can feel these high vibration emotions. You can feel even higher emotions, enlightenment, love. Love is the highest one, and if you can feel that, then you're sorted. You don't have to worry about anything because you're constantly in a state of love and you're just going to attract more and more into your life. But if you can allow yourself to feel these emotions, the higher vibration emotions, it will cancel out the negative emotions. The negative emotions might be pre-programmed into you and might be the longer living emotions in you, so you have to unlearn these to then relearn positivity, happiness, energy, and all them type of emotions that you want to be feeling. So it just takes a bit of time, and it just takes becoming conscious of when you're in a lower vibration thought. When you're thinking like that, bump yourself up, find something that can empower you. Listen to motivational videos, listen to meditations, listen to inspirational speeches, read books, read people's past, read how people have gone from where you are to where they are now, and it is a huge change. People like The Rock, people like Conor McGregor, people like Tony Robbins, Ellen, everyone. I listen to all these people, I listen to their stories, and when you see their stories of where they've come from, you realise that anything's possible, because they have not started with a silver spoon in their mouth. They started with absolutely nothing, if not worse than what you started with, worse than what I started with. There's people that have started with worse, there's people that have started with more. It doesn't matter, but your cards are your cards, and you've been dealt what you've been dealt. So start where you are now. There's no better time to start than now. Don't say I'm going to start tomorrow. Start now. Start these emotions now. Listen to a motivational video after this. If this isn't motivational enough, listen to another one. There's plenty on my page. If not, find another one on YouTube. But just listen to something to empower you and get you to kick you into action, into this positive state right now. But also, just be grateful for the now. Being grateful and present is one of the best things to feel. If you can sit there, I had this on my story on Instagram today, and I was just sitting there videoing a little spider on my arm, and it just made me realise I was just in the now. I was just curious about exactly what was happening right then. I was just watching this spider, wondering what he was doing. Like, have you ever done that? When I was in Bali, when I had a whole silent day in the retreat, I was watching a butterfly. I've never watched a butterfly in my life. I was watching this butterfly, just thinking, I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder what they do. Like what goes on in a butterfly's mind? Like, they've clearly got a mind. They're flying about. So what goes on? And just be grateful for the now. Be grateful for your breath of oxygen. Be grateful for the trees, for flowers that are outside. I've got some beautiful flowers outside. I've got a beautiful flower here. I'm grateful for it. If you look at it, it's a nice colour, it's nice to look at, and just be grateful for the littlest of things, whatever it is, the tiniest of things, the fact that you made your bed this morning, the fact that you managed to eat your favourite meal this morning or this afternoon for lunch. Whatever it is, just be grateful for whatever it is that is just a really small thing. So it's not about being grateful that you closed a massive deal, because of course you're going to be grateful for that. When life's going good, you're going to be grateful for all them good things. But when life's going bad, you can still be grateful for the small things. You can be grateful for birds that tweet. You can be grateful for the flowers. Whatever it is that you can be grateful for, just be grateful. Sit in a state of gratitude right about now. So what would your life look like if you had all these things? What would your life look like if you had everything that you desired? Use visualization and what if? What if I had this life? What if I did this? What if I asked this person out? Where would I be if I continually did this every single day 5 years from now? And that was the biggest change in my life. When I started asking what if, it opened my mind up to a lot more. I was open to what I could do. I was open to who I could be. And it didn't happen overnight. This is a longer process. You've got to just constantly repeat this and just knock it into your brain and make your brain positive, like just force positive energy into your brain, and it just stays with you for a while. But what could your life be like if you had all these things? What could your life be like if you were doing all these things? What would your life be like if you were with this person? Think about it. Think about where you could be, who you could be, and what you could be doing, and just sit there and feel it, embody it. Close your eyes, visualize it. Visualize that picture in your head right now. What is the picture that you can feel, and what is the exact image that you can put on a canvas in your mind, so that when you close your eyes and you visualize, you're constantly picturing this message. And again, it is just knocking into your head. It is getting programmed into your state. It's getting programmed into you, because you are energy. You are programming your mind constantly every day with whatever you put into it. So put positive rather than negative. But thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you like it. If it didn't motivate you enough, listen to another motivational video. Get yourself pumped up. Get some positive energy in you. If not, watch some more of my stuff, because other my stuff, the rest of my stuff is hopefully just as positive as this. But I want to say thank you, very grateful. If you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. If you want to share my message, or even just share a message with a friend, just tell them how great they are. Spread some positive energy around today, whoever it is, a stranger, a friend. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.